This is Searching the Scriptures Devotional number 44. And this week we've been looking at a passage in Job 25, 4-6. How then can man be justified with God? Or how can he be clean that is born of a woman? Behold, even to the moon, and it shineth not. Yea, the stars are not pure in his sight. How much less man that is a worm, and the Son of Man, which is a worm. Previously, we looked briefly at Exodus 16:20 that says, Notwithstanding, they hearkened not unto Moses, but some of them left of it, that is the manna, until the morning, and it bred worms and stank. And Moses was wroth with them. We can understand the historical story of the manna going bad, as well as the Israelites' disobedience, resulting in worms and stinking, a picture of decay and death. And it really points to the fact that Christ saw corruption prior to the foundation of the world, when he had to die and was annihilated for all the sins of his elect. But we also have to keep in mind that he also represents the bread of life as the manna, and we saw that this was the case when he explained this to the Jews in John 6:31-33 and 48 and 51. But it is interesting that not only does the manna represent the bread of life, but also that it speaks about it breeding worms. It bred worms and stank. And so we, again, I think have understood recently, fairly recently, when we've learned this doctrine about the fact that Christ had to become sin. He had to see corruption. And this is one of the reasons, one of the proof texts, why we know that he was not atoning for sins in 33 AD, because very clearly his body did not corrupt in the grave. But it certainly did see corruption prior to the foundation of the world. We read, for example, in Philippians 2:6-8. And again, this is pointing to the cross, but it is not talking about 33 AD, because the cross, we have to keep in mind that Old Testament verse that says that he that is hanged upon a tree is accursed of God. The cross represents being cursed of God. And the fact that Christ hung naked on that cross in 33 AD further underscores the utter humiliation and degradation and separation that took place prior to the creation of this world. Who being in the form of God, this is Philippians 2:6-8, thought it not robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself, and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross.
Oh, clap your hands, all you people, shout to God with a voice of triumph, for the Lord Most High is awesome. He is a great King over all the earth. Oh, clap your hands, all you people, shout to God with a voice of triumph, for the Lord Most High is awesome.